Hello, it's Dan Bunker from United Learning's EdTech team, and today we're going to take a look at Book Creator on the iPad. I'm going to go ahead and open the Book Creator app by tapping on it. I'm now going to get a new book using the new book icon in the top right. When it comes to choosing a book shape, it's important to realize that if you wish to combine books later on, they all need to be the same shape. I'm going for the landscape option, 4x3. I click on it and it'll open up my new book, and the first thing I'm going to do is to design my cover. And I'm going to add some elements to the cover using the plus sign in the top right. I'm going to start off by adding a photo to be the cover of my book. When I click on photos, it'll take me to my camera roll, and then I can select the photo that I want to use as my cover. I'm going to resize it using the drag handles in the four corners, and then I'm going to add some text to be the title of the book, and my title is Florence Nightingale. Click Done when you've finished typing in your text. Now I'd like to change the size of the text to make it stand out more, and I'm going to use the eye icon with the item selected to get further information and changes to do with the item that's selected. So I want to change the text. I want to make it bigger and bolder, and then I can also drag it out so it fits on one line like so. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the text using the information panel to white. Obviously that's blended into the background, so what I want to do next is change the color of the page using the eye icon again, and I'm going to go for a black background. So now you can see my title page has the image, it has the text, and it has a colored background. Now to progress on to add more items into the book, I'm going to use the arrow key on the right hand side to move forward in my book, and now I'm on one of the pages, and what I want to do on my first page is to have some text. So I click on the plus sign and I choose text. I can type in the text, or I could paste in the text if it's elsewhere on my iPad. So I'm just going to jump out of here for a moment and go to a website from the BBC, and I'm just going to borrow a bit of text here to save me having to type in, but obviously you'll work with your children in terms of what's appropriate in terms of copyright, etc. I've copied that text. I'm now going to jump back in, and when I click and hold, I'll be able to paste in. So there's my text. I could have typed it in, I've happened to paste it in. Click Done when you've added the text. Now you'll think, oh, what's happened there? It's because the last text I used was white. What I need to do is just change the color of the text and to change its size, and you can play around with the settings here to make sure you get an appropriate size of text. And one thing whilst I'm here I'll do is I'll just change the color of the page. Okay, so I've now added some text to my page. I'm now going to move forward to a third page just to add some different content so you can see how that works. As well as the text and photos which you've seen me add, you can also take a picture directly and add it in. You can also do your own drawings and your own sound recording. But today I want to add in a video content. Now if I already had that video, I could go to photos and find the video on my camera roll, but what I'm going to do is go to the more, and I'm going to use a web embed. That means I'm going to take a video from YouTube or somewhere like that and embed it on the page. So I'm going to choose web embed, and it's now asking me for some embed code, or if I haven't got the embed code, just a link to that kind of YouTube video will suffice. So I'm going to just bring up YouTube and share the video I want to use. And if you can see down the bottom here, I've got a copy link. Click on copy link, and then that gets copied to the clipboard. And then when I go back into my Book Creator app, I can simply paste in my link to the video that I want to use. I'm now ready, and I'm going to click next. And it just shows me the video that I'm going to use. I click done, and then I can drag and resize this and make it kind of blend into the page. I'm going to change the page background to black so it looks like it takes up the whole page, and now that's ready to play, and the video will play when you click on the little play button. It opens in a little window, but it means that the children don't have to leave the book. So we carry on adding more and more pages to develop the book, using the plus sign to add in all your different elements. If you add a sound, then you can record it yourself. Let's go back a page and maybe add a sound here, so if children have trouble reading, they could just play the sound of the teacher or themselves reading that particular text. So I'm going to click on the plus sign, click on add sound, and when I'm ready, I'm going to click start recording. Key facts: Florence Nightingale went to the Crimean War to nurse wounded soldiers. I click the red dot to stop recording, click yes, and you can see how you could then put a little sound icon on the page and play back the particular narration or the sound that's been created. You can also, using the I button, make the icon invisible, so it's just a tap and the picture or the text will then play, but it gives an element of kind of mystery by making the sound invisible. So you can see how you can add lots of different elements to your books. You could use these in, with younger children where the books are kept very simple, or you could make more complex books with glossaries and links and video content depending on the age and capability of the children. What I now want to do though is to share this book, so I'm going to go to the My Books top left, and here's my book, and what I want to do is just change a few details here at the bottom by clicking on it. I'm going to call the book Florence Nightingale, and I'm going to put my name as the author. Okay, so that's now got a title and an author, and what I'm going to do is use the share icon down at the bottom here and export it as an EPUB. You've got other options here. You could export it as a PDF. Obviously the video will just be a picture, and so will the sound icon. Export as a video, that's an option if you want to keep some sort of the elements of the video itself and as the sound playing, etc. Or you could publish it online direct to Book Creator and give people an audience a link to your ebook so they can access it. I'm going to use EPUB because that way I can combine books and I can share it with other people who have an iPad, and then they can read it via their books app on their iPad. So export as an EPUB, and you can choose where you want to save it to. I'm going to put mine in OneDrive and upload it to there, but you can save these to wherever you want, and then choose your location wherever you want it to be, and just click on upload. And there we've created a very simple ebook, we've saved it, and we've uploaded it. So that's enough for this tutorial to get started using the basic functions of Book Creator to create your first digital book.